Hey everyone, we have a customer build in the shop today. They are on their third CPU now. They're dealing with some Intel frying CPU issues. So they had a 13900K, got fried. They RMA'd it with Intel, got them a new one, and now the second one has fried. So today Intel actually upgraded them to the 14900K. So we're going up a generation in CPU. We're going to put a contact frame on there just to help with any bending issues, making sure we're doing everything we can to prevent that issue going forward. And we're also going to be checking out BIOS, making sure we're up to date there, swapping power supplies, vertical mounting this 4090 because it is pretty thick in this case, so the glass is pushing up against this connector a little bit, so the customer wants it vertically mounted now to help with that. Get some fresh thermal paste on there. It looks like maybe we might be switching some fans around. I think these fans are all in the opposite orientation from where we'd like to see intake on the front there and in the bottom, and then our exhaust coming out the back and in the top here through the radiator. Right now, unless they're reverse blade fans, which it does not look like they are. Well, also this, for a used system, this actually is pretty clean. Could use a little bit of dusting, so we'll clean that up. We're going to do a fresh Windows install just to make sure everything's running like a brand new PC. It's fresh out of the box. Customer said that they aren't really doing a whole lot on here except gaming anyway, so just have Steam and Discord installed, so it should be pretty easy to get everything back up and running. But yeah, we'll start getting everything cleaned up and get our new CPU in there and get this customer back up and running with a fresh new PC. Now we have our fans all reoriented, so we are intaking from the bottom and from the front, and we are exhausting through the top and through the back. This will also help bring really fresh air. I know we're going to vertically mount our GPU, but it'll bring fresh air into our GPU. Whereas before, it was kind of competing with our GPU. Our GPU was trying to suck air through there. These fans were pushing air down. It was kind of creating a vacuum in between there. So we have the PSU out. Just a reminder to everybody not to reuse the cables in the PSU, even if it is the same manufacturer, same PSU. You never know on these internal pins on the PSU side what has been changed around. You don't want to cause a short or a fire or anything like that. So never reuse your PSU cables here.
Ever. Even if there's a fire.
Got our new PSU installed. Everything is nice and cable managed. This is a really large dual chamber case, so pretty easy to take care of all that. And then you got this nice little door that just hides it all away. So we will get everything fired up, start that fresh Windows install, and then when we get our GPU bracket in, we will get that installed as well. We have our fresh Windows install complete. And BIOS is actually up to date already, so they must have had this customer update after the first failure. Turning on XMP, it was a little unstable all the way up at that 7600 speed. So we've been slowly working our way down, 7200, 7000. Still a little unstable, so we're going to try 6800 here and see if that is the sweet spot. Here in our task manager, you can see we're running it at that 6800 speed. And after over 10 minutes here, we are running nice and stable. So I think that's that sweet spot. When I ran this test, full 7600, it didn't even want to boot. Turned it down to 7200 and didn't get a boot there as well. At 7000, we did get a boot, but when we ran this testing in OCCT, we were getting a bunch of errors popping up. So I think 6800 is going to be our sweet spot. And if you look at 6800 versus 7600 megatransfers per second, as far as gaming goes, you're going to see pretty negligible performance loss. So I think it's far more important to see your system running stable. So if you are going to turn on your XMP or your Expo for your RAM to run at that full speed, but you're having some stability issues, you can do that. Just go into your BIOS, slowly step it down and see how everything runs. Run a stress test like this, jump into some games, make sure everything's running well. Just doing a little game testing. We are running nice and smooth, getting some really good frames with everything dialed in. Our CPU and GPU temps are staying nice and low. Got that set up right in here. So hopefully that'll help us take care of that 14900K from getting a little too hot and having to force another RMA. So I think at this point, feeling pretty good about where we're at with this build, and this customer is all set. So we'll get it back to him and get him up and running nice and smooth. Final order of business is getting our vertical GPU mount installed, and then we'll just do some final cleanup on the glass, do some last minute dusting, things like that. Then we can get this PC off to another happy Polar Builds customer. If you have made it this far in the video, we greatly appreciate your support. We've been incredibly blessed with all the new subscribers recently, and we truly appreciate it. As a huge thank you, we're waiving all build and service fees for our subscribers. That means you can get a custom built PC just for the cost of parts and shipping if needed. We're also doing free upgrades and tune-ups for our subscribers as well. If you want to learn more about that or get started on a build, check out the Discord in the link below and hit us up there. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you all in the next one.